I'm Destiny. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And on this channel, we talk about topics such as business, entrepreneurship, and side hustles. So if those topics interest you, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And in today's video, this is going to be about everything influencing. So when I first started my channel, I had no idea what it was going to grow to, because I started it with just giving out tips to help people with their hair business. I wanted to help people make more money online, which eventually evolved to just helping people with their business overall. And I literally went from 0 subscribers to 100,000 subscribers. And if you know anything about me, I'm extremely shy. Just being able to do that and become an influencer along the way, of course I had to share it with you guys. So these tips that I'm going to give about influencing are just some of the things that I noticed that helped me along the way to get to either 100,000 subscribers and starting getting brand deals, a lot of collaborations, a lot of free meals in my city, getting invited to grand openings, brand trips, like pretty much everything influencing. So I'm going to show y'all just 10 different things that I did that really helped me. The first thing was choosing a niche. So mine's pretty much came naturally because when I first got on YouTube, like I was talking about my hair business, because at the time I had a salon. I did try to talk about everything. I had Louis Vuitton purse reviews. I had safety reviews from when I was in the army. Like I pretty much had a lot of different things. And what stuck with me was the hair business content and just the general business content. But it really was the general business content that really blew up my page. So when I really took the time to niche down my content to just strictly about, I always say, business, e-commerce, and side hustles, that's when I saw the largest growth within my channel. And from that time period of just me niching down, just talking about business content, I noticed brands started to reach out to me more because they knew that I had already built the audience that they were looking to attract for whatever products that they have. So they would contact me since I already had that audience built. Number 2, when it comes to influencing, you need to pick a certain audience that you're going to be talking to. So like my channel, for an example, my channel is a business channel, but if you notice anything about my videos, all my examples are from hair businesses. So the person that I'm targeting is someone who's looking to start and grow their hair business. But one thing that I always tell people when it comes to choosing a target audience and choosing a niche, that just because you choose this one particular person that you're talking to, you're gonna find people from all over who are interested in your content. But in order for your content to stick with somebody in a particular group of people, you need to talk to one particular person. So I have my person in mind. I know she's looking to start a hair business. She's between the age of 25 and 34. She's very urban. So that's the type of customer that I'm targeting. And even though I'm targeting that type of customer, like I get people who are looking for different help with their business from all over the world. So it doesn't really matter. As long as you have the information, your content is very targeted, you're going to be able to hit your mark and then find people outside of that mark who also love you as well. Number 3 is choose your platforms. So with me, originally I chose Instagram. And the reason I chose Instagram because that was what I was on the most. That's what everybody my age was on. So I was talking about my business on Instagram. Then I branched off to Facebook. And what I noticed about both of those platforms, like a lot of the people on there were my personal family members, my friends, people from my community who weren't interested in looking to start a hair business. But when I got on YouTube, that's when I was able to reach a large audience, because with YouTube, you get the benefit of SEO, of people who are just searching how to start a hair business, how to grow my hair business, how to market my business. People are already on YouTube searching this stuff, versus if you're on Instagram and Facebook, the only way they'll see this type of stuff from you is if they're on your page, they're already your friends or family. Like, it's not good for SEO. Another platform that I do recommend is TikTok. TikTok, you're able to grow really fast, and TikTok also uses a lot of SEO. So I know with me now, when it comes time for me to travel or even look up different vendors, I'm going right on TikTok, typing it in, and it's going to show me all the videos that are on that different topic. So when it comes to you choosing a platform for whatever it is you want to do, choose a platform that you know that you can thrive and grow. Like with Instagram, you are able to grow with your reels. And also another thing, choose a platform that brands actually look for content creators and influencers on. So typically you don't see a lot of brand deals on Facebook, but what you do see the most of is Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So when it comes to choosing a platform, make sure you're choosing a platform that works for the type of content that you're creating. Number 4 is setting up your profile the correct way. So if you notice with my profile, like especially on, let's talk about YouTube. YouTube, you get a banner that you can choose whatever it is you want to put on that banner. So on my banner, I put that what my channel is about, what you can expect, like how many uploads per week, if I'm sticking to that schedule, by the way, because you know, influencing gets a little hectic, but with my videos, you can pretty much see like when I'm going to be uploading, and it has in the description setting, it has everything that you need to know about me. It has my websites, my different links to all my social media channels, how you can contact me, how you can sign up to collaborate with me. It pretty much has everything, and I need you to have the same thing on your profiles. So if you're doing Instagram, take a look into see if your profile hiding. Like, does it look like something like we might want to click if we're scrolling down? What does your bio say about you? Like, does it say exactly what you help people do, what you're known for? Like, are you a fashion page? Are you a travel page? Like, does your bio say this about you? And another thing that I'm going to say about our bios is make sure you include your email address in those bios. Because one thing that I noticed with a lot of brands, like especially on TikTok, like brands will just throw you on a PR list with your email and be contacting you. You'd be like, I don't even remember signing up for this. All because you had your email right there to where they don't have to do any extra. Looking for it is right there. And it's even better if you have your P.O. box, because sometimes I get different brands sending me stuff and I had no idea where it was even coming from. I'm like, oh, I got a surprise package. What is this? And then I'll open it and it might be some perfume from a brand. So make sure those bios speak to directly what you do. It has contact information for you. If you have a website, different links, like even if you have a link tree, make sure all that is included in your bio. So for the fifth one, this is an important one. Create quality content. Let's talk about some of the outdated content methods. You know, like how you get on Canva and you can do the brand templates. Like, that's very outdated. Nobody is trying to see those. Nobody is trying to engage with them. What people want to see is videos, TikTok, reels, carousels, long form content, short form content. They want to see your personality on the video. And that's what's going to get you the most brands. Like, if you can edit, like what I love to use to edit is CapCut. Like if I'm filming a YouTube video, I'm now on Final Cut Pro. I was using, if you have a MacBook, you can use iMovie. If you're on Android or Samsung, is Filmora. All those editing tools, like editing is going to be your best friend. So have your editing tools so you can know how to edit your content the correct way. Especially when it comes to your TikToks and your Reels, you need to make sure that stuff is on point and grabbing your audience's attention. Now, starting off, it can be a little slow, but the best thing that's going to happen to you is being consistent, and practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the more you learn new tricks. And the thing about YouTube and Instagram and TikTok is you can go on the platforms and search how to create better reels. And there's people that are popping up that have a whole page or a whole channel teaching you all about the platform, how to edit, how to create the best SEO for whatever video you're doing. Like, all of that is already on the platform. So there's no excuse why you don't have good quality content. Now, another thing that I'm going to say about your content is that your equipment matters. With me, what I'm filming with is I have my Canon camera. I have a Canon 90D. Then I have a ring light to give it this bright feel. I have my typical background, which is just my picture up here, and I have my desk. When it comes to shooting just regular content, like I just use my iPhone. Like I have an iPhone, and then I have a Canon G7X Mark II, which I use that for a lot of my pictures. So making sure you have just the proper camera equipment. If you need help, I do have a video that I'm going to insert in the comment section that's going to tell you all the different tools that you need for content creation, and they're also listed in my Amazon store. So for number six is a good one. So when it comes to creating content, like once you already start creating good content, I recommend that everybody start just creating content with brands that you know you're going to work with in the future. And what I mean by this, like let's say down the line, I want to do a collaboration with Shopify. So I will start making videos talking about Shopify. So then when it comes time for me to pitch to Shopify, I can already show them my numbers on the videos that I have on their brand. then I can also show the type of content, like what type of content creator am I? Am I funny? Am I relaxed? Is it educational? Just to see if it'll be a good collaboration for them, because you always want to show brands like, okay, I'm already doing content on you guys, so we might as well collab and do something bigger so where I can have your input. And another reason that I'm saying that you want to do videos and content on brands that you actually love is because they might just be scrolling by and searching themselves on one of these platforms and come across your video and love it, and now they want to work with you long term. That's why I said create videos on brands that you love, because I know I see a lot of people say like, I'm not going to do a video on them because they're not paying me. But how are you going to get noticed for them to start paying you, especially if it's just in the beginning and you're just now starting off? Now, I do recommend that you do get on a lot of these platforms who will give you a lot of different free products for you to do reviews. And if you're looking for a list of those, I have about 50 in my ebook teaching you how to monetize without the influence. And in that ebook, it's going to teach you how to get gifting campaigns, how to get UGC campaigns to where you are getting paid for your content, even though you don't have any followers. But since you have the correct content gear, you can show them different things that you've created. You can get set up to start getting some different deals to where they'll pay you, create the content, and then that's going to help you become a stronger content creator so you can build your influence. So if you want that ebook, I'm going to link it in the comment section below. And for number 7, I'm going to say link up with some of the local brands in your community. So like I said, I get invited to a lot of grand openings, different restaurants. And the way this happened is, like, one, I started reaching out to different restaurants in my area to see if they were looking for content creators. A lot said no, but the ones that said yes, like, I was very thankful for it. And I noticed that that was a great way for me to get my foot out through the door in my local area, because you get a lot of mom and pops like that want to actually have content on TikTok, but they just don't know how, or they don't know who to ask. But if you're approaching them and your content is good, then you can ask them like, hey, I'll come in and do some content for you in exchange for a meal, like however you want to set it up. But I do recommend you get your foot out in the door in your local community, so you can start getting invited to networking events, and comedy shows, hair shows, like pretty much anything that they're going to need content for. You can be there, and then you'll become one of the go-tos for your area, where people who are launching new things, they want you to come do coverage, and they'll give you either a free ticket, free meal, something along those lines. And the longer you do it, like a lot of times, like especially in the Dallas area, a lot of people get offered free hotel stays just to come check out the latest hotels and to do a review on them. So you never know what it might lead to. And the last one that I'm going to say is create a media kit. Even though you're just now starting off, always have a media kit. And with the media kit, what it's going to contain is who you are, a brief bio on you, how many followers you have on all your platforms, what's your estimated reach, who is your target audience, any campaigns that you worked on, any UGC campaigns, just different references of your content that you've been doing, just so brands can see like what exactly it is that you do, just to see if you're a good fit for them. So that way, if they do contact you, you can already send it over, and then you can start negotiating your rates. Now, rates are going to be different for everybody, and if y'all want me to do a video on rates, please let me know, because then I can break down how I was able to set out my rates and then show you different things that you want to include in your media kit for the rates. But if you want a copy of my media kit, you can, I'm actually going to put that in the bio, and I'm showing you how to create a media kit in my influencer ebook. That's my spiel on how to become an influencer. So if you follow these steps, like each step by step, just remember that everything takes time, like pretty much everything. So I would say be patient, continue to build up your platforms, continue to be an authority in your space, continue to stand out, put your best foot forward, and remain consistent. Be true to yourself. I always say when it comes to influencing, don't take something that you know you wouldn't buy with your own money. Because a lot of the times, like especially in this day and age, like everything seems like it's influenced by somebody. And you want to make sure that you don't lose the trust of your audience, especially as you continue on with this career as an influencer, whether you're doing it full-time or part-time. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all my social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Pretty much everything is I am Destiny Adams. And stay tuned for the next video. Peace.